Grand Lake Health Systems welcomes you to this broadcast of high school boys varsity basketball. We're at the barn in New Knoxville where the New Bremen Cardinals will take on the New Knoxville Rangers. Tonight's game is brought to you by the following sponsors: Grand Lake Health System, Clopay, First National Bank, Keyhole Pizza, Winners Meats, Sidney Algley's Audiology, and NKTelco. Along with Jeff Henshin, I'm Dave Kanapke. We are at the barn for a rivalry game between New Bremen and New Knoxville. New Bremen Cardinals have a nice season, Jeff. 12-7 overall, 5-2 in the MAC. They had a nice run in there, but they've lost the last couple games. And they have New Knoxville improved from last year, 5-13, 1-6. They had a stretch a couple weekends ago. They won a couple games. They've lost 4 since.
Yeah, for the Rangers, a special weekend where they got their first MAC win in 30 games, beating Delta St. John's and bouncing back the next night and getting Fort Jennings by 2 points. And big wins, a super weekend for the Rangers and Coach Fischbach. And New Bremen, after they had a big win against Marion Local, league win last Friday, then they suffered 2 losses. A surprise probably going to Fort Jennings.
Yep.
A team New Knoxville beat just a couple weeks ago, lose to them by 1 point, and then lost to a very good Anna team Tuesday night in a makeup game. The score is 13, but it was much closer than that, but yet still a 2-game losing streak. So both teams, something's going to give tonight. Rangers a 4-game losing skid, and Bremen with a 2-game losing skid.
Yeah, a couple of the leading scorers of that, we got a couple players in double figures, led by Reese Bussey for New Bremen, averaging 14 points, and then a couple players in double figures for the Rangers.
Yeah, Patrick Covert right around 11, and Carson Beerline as well at 10 or 9 or 10, just around 10 points as well. Both those guys are capable of putting points on the board, and they'll need that here, and get the other guys involved too and get some more offense for the Rangers. That's been kind of a struggling here aspect for them as scoring the ball.
Yeah, right now we're gonna break for the national anthem. We'll be back with the starting lineups here on NKTelco Sports. For the starting lineups here at the barn in the little city of New Knoxville, Ohio. Again, New Bremen 12-7 overall, 5-2 in the MAC. They will be introduced here, the visiting team. 14, Reese Bussey, their leading scorer, 6'4" junior, 14 points a game. Number 22, David Homan, a 6'1" sophomore, 8.4 a game. His brother, number 50, Dan Homan, 6'3" senior, averages 6 points a game. Quarterback on this team, number 2, Mitchell Hayes, 5'11" senior, over 6 points a game. Right out the lineup, number 12, Nick Alec, a 6' junior, 4.6 a game. Head coach Corey Stevens in his second year at the helm of the Cardinals. Now for the hometown New Bremen, New Knoxville Rangers, 5-13. Number 3, Max Henshin, a 6'1" junior, 6 points a game. Rylan Durness, number 10, a 6' senior, averages right at 3 points a game. Carson Beerline, number 22, a 6'4" junior, 10 points a game and 6 rebounds. Ryan Osborne getting the start tonight, number 4, 5'10" junior, 2 points a game. Then the leading scorer, number 12, Patrick Covert, 6' senior, 11 points a game and 7 rebounds. Head coach Cole Fischbach in his first year. Jeff, let's look at our keys to the game, brought to you by Keyhole Pizza. Before we start with Cardinals.
Well, first for the Cardinals, they want to develop a new winning streak. There's 2 losses after a big league win have kind of hampered them. They want to get off to a good start. And they want to be able to take care of business here as the favorite. Got to come in with a better attitude, you know, a confident attitude. Don't overlook the opponent. And defense, get after it. Force the Rangers in some tough possessions with a basketball. And for the Rangers or for their keys, discipline and composure. Don't get frustrated when things go bad. Believe in yourself, have the will to win, and also play tournament mindset. Almost this is a tournament atmosphere, play to win, and you know, play with confidence. I think it's a big key here, and try to see once if you can rattle the Cardinals here on the road in your home gym.
And those are your keys to the game, brought to you by Keyhole Pizza. Tip is controlled by the Cardinals. We are underway. Glad you're joining us here on NKTelco Sports. Henshin tips the ball away from Alec, but then also draws the foul.
What a rough play there as Henshin made a nice move, deflecting the pass, and in the battle for the basketball, Alec falls down with some bump and going for the basketball. So a quick foul on Henshin, team's first.
Cardinals average 49 points a game. They give up 45. Hayes will work it around to Alec. There's Dan Homan, will drive to the hoop and roll it in.
Nice job there by the big man, using his size to muscle his way to the basket and finish with a nice soft jumper for a nice, I said soft float shot, if you will, for his first 2 points.
Patrick Covert hands it off there to Dernis. Shot too long. Alec takes it across. Hayes thought about a 3.
The Knoxville's had some bad starts in their recent games.
3-ball Nick Alec.
It's kind of that way. They've been down double-digit leads early in the games, and then, you know, that puts you in a tough position to battle back and see if they can get a bucket here to stop the bleeding before they get down too much. And again, that's been part of the issue here in their 4-game losing streak. Against Delphus, a game they won, they opened up with a great start. Got the Blue Jays down and basically held on for the 7-point win.
And there's a steal. Homan will take it to the hole, and it's a 7-0 lead for the Cardinals.
Well, there's that quickness that Homan possesses. He's just a sophomore, but a good read of the long pass diagonally, and not only stealing it, but with a lot of confidence, he attacks at the rim and scores the ball. And New Knoxville commits their second turnover back-to-back. And I hate to say it, but this is a bad start for New Knoxville.
So tried to pass it into the tight corner there, and timeout there by Coach Fischbach. It'll be a 30-second timeout. Gives us an opportunity to remind you to follow WCSM AM 1350 96.7 and their internet exclusive games on www.wcsmradio.com all season. Your sports leader in Mercer and All-Glaze County, WCSM AM and FM. First year coach Cole Fischbach, pretty animated on the sidelines, trying to rile up his Rangers.
Definitely not probably the beginning he was hoping for, although we've seen it now a few games in a row. So he's trying to encourage his team with you know, some encouraging words or, you know, energy. And New Knoxville's going to now pick him up 1-2-2 and try to force the Bremen into some uncomfortable offensive sets.
Drive to the basket as Homan, that just rolls off, and Dernis is able to get the rebound.
Well, good job by New Knoxville. They get the first stop against the Cardinals in their 3 possessions. So chance here now. The Rangers have got to capitalize here and take advantage of this non-scoring possession the Cardinals had and try to get points on the board for themselves.
Ryan Osborne with the basketball in the Beerline. Important possession here for the Rangers. Beerline tries to go under, and we'll say he picked up his pivot foot.
He didn't move it much, but he might have drug it back in for New Knoxville, or in making his first appearance tonight. Sammy Anspaugh, number 24, is battling a little bit of a shoulder injury. And that kept him out of the lineup. Hopefully he's good for tonight, but had tweaked it in the last weekend's games.
And there's almost a steal by Osborne.
Knoxville's had their hands on a couple passes tonight, and boy, New Bremen makes it pay. But New Knoxville has touched 2 basketballs tonight. One resulted in a foul trying to get it. The other one stays with the Cards, and then Dan Homan hits a 3-point bucket.
New Knoxville. Beerline loses it. Has to give it to Henschen. Dernis thought about a 3, tries to pass it, stolen away.
4th Ranger turnover here.
Behind the back there to Hayes, back to home and reverse layup. And a 12-0 lead on our First National Bank scoreboard for the Cardinals.
What a start for New Bremen. Homan averages 6 points a game. He already has 7 in the contest. And I don't even know if we've mentioned Reese Bussy's name yet. He's our leading scorer.
I don't think he's barely touched the ball yet.
Yeah,
he hasn't had to. Dernis with an opening, and that's tipped away. Rangers, as we mentioned, they won back-to-back games over Delphos St. John's, Fort Jennings, but since then they've lost to Parkway, Spencerville, St. Henry, and Lima Bath, as Patrick Covert back in the lineup to replace Dernis.
That 3-point bucket by Dan Homan, his 13th of the season, just a 25% 3-point shooter on the year, but made it look pretty good there on that try, and Henschen will try to answer back.
Rolls back, iron. Covert with a rebound. Can't get the follow. Rebounded by Trevor Bergman, who just checked in.
And that's when things are going tough. Breaks like that don't happen. Henschen had a good look from 3. New Knoxville gets an offensive rebound right in front of the rim and just not enough on the shot to score the ball.
And that's stolen away there. Osborne with the steal.
First Cardinal turnover.
Covert, the leading scorer, right at 11 points a game. First in the MAC in steals, second in assists. Right now he's trying to lead his team to try to get back into this ball game. There's a pass, almost stolen, and now it is stolen. Alec to the hole and rolls it in.
Well, 5 turnovers for the Rangers, and not all of them, but most of them have resulted in points for the Cardinals.
Ann's ball is short. He will follow. That is knocked away. Hayes comes up with it, and I believe he is fouled by Beerline.
And the foul does go against Carson Beerline, his first, team second.
Kyle Tankman in the game. Let's just reset the lineup. You have Trevor Bergman, number 5, Mitchell Hayes, Nick Alec, Kyle Tankman, number 10, and number 40, Nathan Rindler. As Coach Stevens able to get a lot of Cardinals into the game already early. Tankman there to Bergman off the glass. Rindler, I'm sorry.
New Bremen has missed 1 shot.
It is rolling right now for the Cardinals. Cardinals 12-7. At one time they were 4-4. They won 8 of 9, and they've lost 2 in a row. Beerline underneath.
Evidently, good defense by the Cardinals. They force a tough shot. And
there it is, Rindler again. And the beat continues for the Cardinals. 2:43 to go, first quarter. Rangers struggling here. Osborne will find Ann's ball for the basket.
Assist Ryan Osborne, bucket Sam Ansball. Took a moment, I saw him go down. I was wanting to see once if he'd hurt his shoulder, but he appears to be okay.
3 ball there by Tankman. A long rebound comes to Tankman. And Hayes will be fouled by Covert. In the game for the Cardinals, 22-14, Bussy, 14-22, David Holman, and in for the Rangers, number 5, Reed Thomas, a 6-foot senior.
Foul on Covert, his first, team's 3rd.
Holman, and that's tipped by Henschen. Covert comes up with it, tries to pass it ahead. The Cardinals get it back. Underneath, it's Bussy with his first shot and in. Reese Bussy leads the team in 14 points a game with his first 2 points. 20-2. Covert swatted away there by Rindler. Rylan Durnis will check back in.
Rindler, that's his 25th block shot on the season. It will stay with New Knoxville basketball, but Rindler leads the squad for the Cards now with 25 blocks on the season.
Second in the MAC, David Holman with a steal and layup.
7 New Knoxville turnovers here, and boy, a lot of them have been non-dead ball variety. It's been steals, and New Bremen has converted basically uncontested opportunities then at the basket.
And there's a steal, this time by Bergman. Up ahead to Holman, that will go too long. So one of the few times that New Bremen has missed an opportunity, as Dan Holman will check back in.
Yeah, just a third turnover there, and that's one of those turnovers though for Bremen. Yeah, they were aggressive, they went in transition, the pass went out of bounds, but again, New Knoxville can't really take advantage of it because it's a dead ball turnover. So 5-on-5 now the Rangers face, and they've struggled in that. Here, there's a foul. Well, evidently not. I thought maybe Holman was going to get whistled for the contact, but he does knock it out of bounds. But they read the ball very well. And Holman on the football squad, he played safety for a reason. Good defender, and he's been reading the pass as well here. And it's pretty quick, too. He makes up a lot of ground with his feet. I don't like that one.
That is
beaten
stolen from behind.
Able to knock it away. I think that's
Holman.
Poor defense.
To Holman. And there will be a travel there as Holman tried to get in between two defenders.
The Bremen are 4th turnover. Again, dead ball variety. So not that turnovers are good, but
it's almost you should have 2 different categories for dead ball turnovers and ones that turn right into points. And that's what's killed New Knoxville.
Yeah. That has been a big chunk of it.
That goes through the legs and through the hands there. And
9 turnovers. Yeah, this is a rare one here where it's a dead ball turnover, but rough start here. And Bremen, you know, they've playing with a little bit of anger after losing to Fort Jennings on the road and to Anna.
Yeah, up and in. Another drive there by Dan Holman.
He's having a career first quarter. Again, averaging 6 or 7 points in the year. He's well over that already.
Reed Thomas in and out.
Long 2-point shot.
Holman. Go into Dan Holman in the corner. He'll drive baseline again for another basket. 26 points being put up in this first quarter by the Cardinals. Covert across the timeline. Down to 10 seconds. Knoxville has been out of their rhythm, trying to get another basket here before the quarter break. Durnis, 3-ball. We end the quarter here at the barn on our First National Bank scoreboard. New Bremen 26, New Knoxville 2. We'll be back for the second quarter here on NKTelco Sports.
Kemmler Orthopedic Center is focused on a personalized, caring approach to treat all aspects of orthopedics, including total joint replacement, shoulder reconstruction, stem cell injections, and more. Dr. James Kemmler and Jed Cooney, certified PA, are dedicated to providing the best orthopedic care in the Grand Lake region. Kemmler Orthopedic Center has offices located in Salina and Van Wert, along with extended evening hours. To schedule an appointment, call our office at 419-586-5760.
Clopay Building Products, America's favorite garage door, is now hiring for all manufacturing and over-the-road CDLA driving positions. Clopay is the largest residential garage door manufacturer in North America, and we are continuing to grow. Join our team and work in a safe, clean, modern environment. Clopay offers a great benefits package, is an equal opportunity employer, and a drug-free work environment. Imagine the possibilities when you open the door to your career at clopaydoor.com/careers.
One quarter in the books here at the barn, and it was a great first quarter for the visiting team, the New Bremen Cardinals.
Dan Holman leads the Cards with 11 of their 26, and 26 points in one quarter for the Cardinals. Very good, and a lot of that came on some steals. It converted into instant offense, uncontested layups, but they also in the 5-on-5 half court was able to get some good shots against New Knoxville's defense, even in the 5-on-5, and flat out could score the ball.
3-ball, all by Henshin. Covert comes up with a rebound, and there is a timeout by Coach Fishbach, a full timeout. Step aside, you're watching high school basketball here on NKTelco Sports.
At First National Bank, we are working hard to make your life a little easier. With products like Card Valet, an app allowing you to control your cards with real-time notifications, transaction restrictions, and spending limits. The ability to access your money through 55,000 all-point ATMs across the country, surcharge-free. Live customer support when you need it. And online and mobile banking, allowing you to gain access to your financial information wherever and whenever you like. First National Bank, making your life a little easier.
Welcome back to Grand Lakes Health presentation. The NKTelco Sports. We're early in the second quarter after one shot by the Cardinals coach Fishbach calls a quick timeout.
Yeah, the Rangers got a good look from Hench, and his three-pointer just long. It hits off. They do get the offensive rebound and a quick timeout, as you mentioned, by Coach Fishbach, and see what his message is. Here's New Knoxville gets another look as in for the Rangers, number 50. Not sure if you mentioned it. Jared Underwood started the second quarter for New Knoxville. He's a 6'3" senior, and New Bremen now zone defense, Dave, so they changed it up. But boy, there's passes trying to throw it around the corner, and Mitchell Hayes, very active, deflects it out of bounds.
Yeah, very good defensive team, only giving up, let me see, only 40 points a game. So 45 points a game, but right now passing lanes are very limited. And that will go out of bounds. As Bremen overplays their zone, forces a turnover. Let's see, we have check the lineup here. Is into the game. Aaron Tiemann, freshman, has been getting a little bit of varsity time of late. Reese Bussey to Tiemann, and the three is off. Underwood with the rebound. Catching with the basketball across the timeline. Knoxville's trying to get their offense going. They hand it to Covert, normally a playmaker on this team, guarded by Hayes, a very good defensive player. Beerline backdoor to Covert, reverse layup, that is short. And that will go out of bounds, and they'll say it's Cardinal basketball. Reset the lineup for the Cardinals. You have Hayes, you have Bussey, 50 Dan Homan, Aaron Tiemann, number 34, and number 12, Nick Alec. Hayes takes it to the hoop. Beerline with the rebound.
2 shots here in the start of the second quarter for New Bremen. That's all they missed in the whole first quarter. They were 11 of 13 in the first quarter from the field, where the Cardinals, New Knoxville, just 1 of 9 from the field. And turnover is also an issue. That's the second one here in a quarter for New Knoxville. It gives them 11 in the game. And New Bremen 4 turnovers in the first quarter.
And for the Rangers, you have Ryan Osborne, number 4, and Rylan Dernis, number 10. Hayes will take it across the timeline. Did not play basketball last year, focused on the other sports, and came back for his senior year. He gets the pass underneath, kicks it to Dan Homan, trying to go to a guard, and it goes into the backcourt, over and back. Will give it to the Rangers.
5th Cardinal turnover of the game. Remember, they had 4 in the first, and chance here for New Knoxville maybe to get some rhythm on offense. But boy, it's been tough. You mentioned it, the Bremen's defense. The confidence level for the Rangers on offense is minimal right now. It's just nothing has been easy, and even when they've got some looks near the rim, it just seems like they've left it short or just not enough on the shot. And
that'll be a 5-second call there.
Yeah, there's just an unforced error. You got to know when you're being closely guarded. You got to pass it or pick it up or break that 6-foot radius and just, use your speed to shake and bake and bust free a little bit. But the good defense by the Cardinals creates another Ranger turnover, their 12th of the game.
Tiemann in the corner to Holman. Bussey in the lane. Alec back to Bussey, corner 3. Beerline with another board.
Bremen, if anything, has missed some shots here, but New Knoxville has not really had a threat on offense here, as they've been over 2 themselves here in the second quarter.
Dernis gives it back to Covert. They will reset against this man-to-man defense. The Bremen played in about 1 possession of zone, and it manned the rest of the game.
Yeah, they did that one after the timeout by New Knoxville. They flipped from man-to-man to zone and have gone back to man-to-man.
Henson Tries to drive, puts it to Dernis, and that's stolen away by Alec for the layup.
Good anticipation as the Rangers were in a bind and couldn't get a lot on the pass. Again, those long passes, and Alec timed it very nicely. Got the steal and the bucket on the other end. Alec with 7 points, almost doubling up his season average.
Rangers on the season average 42 points a game. Trying to get back into that rhythm. It's covert, and that will be a foul there on Nick Alec.
His first foul, New Bremen's second foul. No, that's New Bremen's first foul. So all that good defense, and they've been doing it very wisely, as very smart on defense. Just one personal foul against New Bremen.
Bergman, David Holman, and also Nathan Rindler into the game for the Cardinals. Halfway through this second quarter, 26-2 first quarter for the Cardinals, but we only had 2 points scored the first half of the second quarter. Covert's shot draws the back iron. Rebound by Rindler. Dave Holman tries to drive, cut off by Beerline. Over to Rindler. Drop step and basket.
Good move, 6 points in the game for Nathan Rindler, the 6'5" junior. Rangers are really not able to compete with him right now to slow him down. He's been scoring on his 3 touches right around the rim.
Beerline tries to get an opening. Covert into the corner, and a pass underneath is stolen. Dave Holman comes out of it, but he steps on the sideline.
Second TO of the quarter for the Cardinals. Their 6th of the game.
Referees tonight, we have a mix of veteran and...
Yeah, we have Ron Black in the game, or reffing. He's got 28 years.
Yep.
Ben Malk, 11 years, and Dan Frilling with 6 years. And I believe Ben Malk right there will administer the throw-in with 11 years. And Dan Frilling is on the end line with 6 years. And then Ron Black, the veteran, there at half court with 28 years, refereeing tonight's Midwest Athletic Conference game.
Not to mention these referees, they put in a lot of time away from their families to make the games possible. There's a three-pointer by Beerline. Holman a one-handed rebound. Pushes it, and she is bumped before the shot. That will be the 5th foul on New Knoxville.
Covert will pick up his 2nd foul, as you mentioned, 5th on the Rangers.
14, Troy Dwinger, a 5'9" freshman, into the game for the Rangers.
Yeah, the contact up out there to open away from the basket. Kind of an easy call, if you will, for the official.
Tate Reckerman, a 5'11" junior, in for the Cardinals.
4th Ranger team foul.
There's Reckerman, corner 3, and he buries it.
Reckerman, like I said, a 5'11" junior, played some JV tonight and hits that shot, a corner 3, and just his 4th made triple of the year. He's 3 of 11 coming in now, 4 of 12 on the season.
Ansball in the game. Also Jay Waterman.
And Troy
Thomas. Josh Fishball trying to get a better combination. We'll reset that lineup. You have Dwinger, 14, 22, Beerline. Number 5 is Thomas. 20 is Jay Waterman. 24 is Ansball. So that will go out of bounds. It will stay with the Rangers. This is probably not a combination that Coach Fishball has had a lot.
No, it isn't.
But sometimes you got to try something.
Yeah, Dwinger played 4 quarters of junior varsity basketball night. Waterman usually plays 4 quarters. I think tonight he played 2, so some freshmen being thrown in here against a very good New Bremen aggressive team, so a tough task for them. As Holman picks up the foul, his first, team 2nd. Again, New Bremen's been doing it very cleanly, getting just 2 fouls in the entire half. And, created a number of turnovers and done so, let's just say, good defense using their feet.
Ryan
smart and not creating the contact.
Ryan Osborne just checked back in the lineup. Here it is to Thomas. Being hounded there. And eventually stolen away by Bergman. A long pass to Holman. Nice play. Bergman to Holman.
6 points by Homan, but yeah, beautiful pass by junior guard Trevor Bergman, seeing his teammate down there and resulted in a nice layup opportunity. And it's be interesting to see how many, quote, layups the Cardinals have had tonight. They've had a number of them.
There's another turnover there. Trevor Bergman into the corner. It's Reckerman with another three. He's hit 2 in a row since he's come into this game.
You mentioned earlier, 3 coming into the game. Has almost matched that here in the second quarter.
Beerline gives it up to Thomas, coming up on a minute to go before halftime. As it has been all Cardinals. They have dominated defensively and offensively here tonight. Ansball puts up a shot. It will go out of bounds. It'll be Cardinal ball with 51 seconds to go. 44, Evan Eink, a 6'1" sophomore in the lineup. Played some JV tonight. So you have Bergman, Dave Homan, Colton Muther checked in a little bit ago. Evan Eink and Reckerman. Homan to the basket, and that will be a charge.
Good defensive play by Sam Ansball, creating a turnover and a personal foul against Trevor Bergman. Take another look at it here on the replay. Bergman trying to go baseline and got a call there, did the Rangers. Bergman was kind of slashing towards the middle of the court. Didn't hit Ansball straight on, but referee felt it was enough that warranted the charge, and good defensive play then by Sam Ansball. Under 35 seconds here in the half.
Replays being brought to you, as always, by Winners Quality Meats in Osgood, Ohio, as Henshin is fouled. The 4th team foul. Both teams with 4, so we haven't shot any ones. Have we shot our free throw yet tonight, Jeff?
No foul shots so far, and
must be me. The games I've been to late, there's been hardly any foul shots. And there's a corner 3 by Sammy Ansball.
well, he has all 5 Ranger points. That was a difficult shot, going away from the basket, and didn't have a lot of room, but was able to square up and get a good quality shot.
Down to 11 seconds. This is Bergman handling the basketball. There's Reckerman. He'll try a long 3, and he hits his 3rd one. Matches his season total. As we go to the halftime here, all Cardinals on our First National Bank scoreboard. Cardinals 41, Rangers 5. We'll be back with the first half stats in the second half here on NKTelco Sports.
Hi, I'm Mallory. My grandpa's been making the world's worst pizza for 30 years. That doesn't look like the world's worst pizza. Grandpa, I know why they call you Chunky Bob. It's because you use chunky ingredients on your pizza.
Of course, it's not because I'm fat.
Grandpa, this is the world's best pizza. Keyhole Pizza, come check Grandpa out.
Dine in or carry out.
Allglaze and Sydney Audiology are committed to providing the most advanced and affordable hearing care solutions.
Did you know that more and more insurances are offering coverage for hearing aids and that we are the most comprehensive provider in the area?
Because we want to serve all in our community, we partner with agencies such as Medicaid, OOD, Sertoma, and most recently the VA, helping our veterans find local solutions to their problems.
Don't leave unused benefits on the table this year. Call us today to see if you qualify.
Thank you to the following sponsors: Brookside Laboratories, east of Chicago Pizza.
Welcome back at halftime here at the barn. This has been all Cardinals as they lead big, 41-5 on their First National Bank scoreboard. The first half stats, Mr. Jeff Henshin.
The Cardinals have definitely dominated. They're 18 of 23 from the field. That's an excellent percentage. They only missed 5 shots the whole first half. Knoxville just 2 of 15. New Bremen's 5 of 8 from the 3-point range as well. That helped them. New Knoxville 1 of 5. Neither team has shot a free throw. There haven't been many rebounds per se, but Bremen hasn't missed many shots, and New Knoxville hasn't taken many, so that's why the rebound total is somewhat low, but the turnovers have hurt the Rangers as well. New Knoxville 16 turnovers, 9 in the first, 7 in the second, and then New Bremen pretty decent with the basketball. Just 7 here in the first 2 quarters of action, but a lot of pressure defense by the Cardinals, and New Knoxville has just been about a step slow, it seems like, reacting to it for whatever reason. and New Bremen has taken advantage of it and not, they've capitalized a high percentage of their times scoring the ball. Dan Holman leads the way right now for New Bremen with 11 points in the first half. Tate Retcherman off the bench, made three-pointers in the second quarter for 9. 6 apiece from Nathan Rindler and David Holman. 7 from Nick Alec, 2 from Reese Bussey for the Cardinals 41. New Knoxville, Sam Manspaw, a 2-pointer in the first quarter, a 3-pointer in the second quarter. All 5 New Knoxville points as the Rangers go from locker room to the court as they spent the full time, if you will, in the locker room. Not real sure, obviously it's a frustrating way, and boy, you don't want to give up the pass, if you will, going to the basket. New Knoxville does exactly what New Bremen wanted to do, and that's get a pass to your teammate going to the hoop, and Mitchell Hayes, almost an uncontested layup to start the half, and the Rangers open with a turnover, and Holman again finishes.
Henson will take it across the timeline as they try to regroup.
Yeah, not a good start here. He's hoping maybe for a glimmer of a letdown, if you will, from the Cards, but they've opened up with 2 great possessions offensively and then getting a defensive turnover and a score.
Covert drains the 3.
And the Rangers are going to fight at it here. They're going to pick up pressure a little bit. Rangers had a tough game against Bath last Saturday, and Coach Fischbach said, I don't mind losing, but if we're not fighting, that's what bothers me the most. So win or lose, the Rangers are going to battle here hard. They open up man-to-man, and got to be careful they don't foul too much.
And that's stolen away there by Henson. Henson double team, and that will go out of bounds. And it will stay with the Rangers. Before that, I think there's going to be a foul on the Cardinals. 22, David Holman with the foul.
Holman picks up. We'll take another look at it here. Dave will get a good look as Henson comes down with the steal, and then somewhere there was some body contact maybe on Holman, and that's his second foul.
Same starting 5 for New Knoxville as what started the game. Covert, Ross, Osborne, Dernis, Beerline, and Henson. Beerline with the basketball. Gives it up to Covert. Covert hit a 3 to open up our scoring for the Rangers here in the second half. Trying to find an opening, finds a lane, and he is fouled there by Holman.
Or 12. Alec, I think, is who got it. Dave, we'll see. Okay. Look at it here. There was a change of pace. Covert really trying to create something here, and the action is fouled by, could have been either one.
Yeah,
Alec did get whistled for the foul.
So our first foul shot of the night was drained there by Covert. 57% free throw shooter on the season. A little less than the team average of 59, and he hits 2 there. Covert with 5 quick points here to start off the half.
Well, the Rangers try to apply pressure. New Bremen, wow, New Knoxville missed the angles. New Bremen just passed the ball faster than New Knoxville could react, and it took less than a second and a half for them to have the ball from this end line to the basket with Bussey getting fouled. So good ball movement by the Cardinals.
Reese Bussey, 3rd leading scorer in the MAC with just over 14 points. He trails Dylan Hughes of Parkway and Justin Nixon of Minster as he hits the first free throw.
3 points for him in the game. They haven't obviously needed him scoring much tonight, as we didn't call his name for a good portion of the first half because his position, Will, wasn't around where the ball was at, and the Rangers in turnovers, they never really gave a chance, the Cardinals did, to get into their offense and utilize Bussey. It was a good move by Covert. The Rangers can't be passive here. You got to be aggressive and almost maybe force the referee to make a call. New Bremen's playing, 100% defense. They're going all out, using their size and strength to their advantage, and sometimes you almost have to force the issue to make it happen.
Hansball just checked in, drains the 3.
8 points in the game for Hansball. And New Knoxville's 8 points here in a quarter.
Alec Holman reverse layup.
Pretty sweet. Job well done by New Bremen again. New Knoxville trying to make something happen.
We'll have I think Beerline is injured here.
Not real sure, I didn't see it, but boy, New Bremen has passed the ball as he maybe has an ankle, not real sure, as he will walk it off and hopefully be able to return. And but twice now New Bremen has advanced the ball without a dribble, I believe. They've just a strong passing team. You may not think it's that big of a deal, but when you have size and strength that can move the ball that quickly, it does make a huge difference.
Covert, and that will tip around and go off in New Bremen. It will stay with the Rangers. Rangers 5-13, New Bremen 12-7. And there's Dernis underneath is
Nice
foul.
Nice play by New Knoxville. And again, there's the break. New Bremen probably gets the ball fake and scores the basket on a foul. New Knoxville having trouble getting anything to really go right. They draw the foul against Holman, his second. But now we'll have to earn their points from the free throw line for Dernis.
So we didn't have any foul shots the whole first half, and that's number 5. Dernis will shoot the 6th one of the half between the two teams.
Dernis trying to get the shooter's home court bounce there. We'll try here on the second one.
Able to do it.
Full court
All the way
pressure
to
again.
Dave Homan. There's Alec back to Homan. 5 starters in there who started the game for the Cardinals. Homan, Alec.
Nearly a, sorry, Dave.
Yeah, and it goes this time to Hayes. A great pass. Dave Homan to Mitchell Hayes.
Nearly a turnover. David Holman quick enough to run it down, Dave, and then kind of bouncing around the half-court line, makes a bullet pass to Hayes.
Nice move by Henson. That's swatted away by Homan.
Good defensive play by Holman, timing the effort. Good move by Henson, getting to the basket. Did some nice maneuvering around half-court.
Number 5, Trevor Bergman in the game, as well as number 40, Nathan Rindler, a pair of juniors.
Hindsight's 20/20. Maybe should have gone under the basket for the reverse layup. Another good look there on the out-of-bounds play. Shot just does not go down.
Bussy back to Alec. Hayes, that will be short. Rebound by Ansball.
New Knoxville's had some good looks, and they've, more importantly, Dave, have not turned the ball over yet in the quarter, and they get a timeout before they commit their first timeout or their first turnover.
Coach Fishball with a quick timeout there. Is 30-second timeout that will give us an opportunity to let you know NKTelco Sports and its sponsors are pleased to bring you replays of high school basketball on NKTelco Channel 3 or in HD on Channel 503. Replay times are Saturday, February 20th at 4 p.m. and Sunday, February 21st at 6 p.m. You can also watch more games on demand through YouTube, Facebook, and at nktelco.com/sports. 4:29 to go third quarter, and the score is still pretty lopsided, Jeff, but a better showing here in the second half for the Rangers.
Knoxville's been playing even here in the first almost 4 minutes of the third quarter and haven't committed a turnover yet. I say, as I've said that twice now, New Bremen's nearly come up with a steal both times, but now New Bremen, Dave, went to zone defense. They did that, I think, the same thing after Knoxville's first time out back in the first quarter.
Yeah, you see that a lot between coaches. They like to do it. You try to work on that. There's an alley-oop to Beerline. He catches it and drops it in. First points for Carson Beerline.
Nice pass by Covert. Another turnover. Henson knocks it away, I believe, and Ansball comes up with it. So third Cardinal turnover here of the third quarter.
Covert, and that's a steal by Hayes.
Yeah, the overhead pass where the hands are high.
And that's stolen back there by Henson. Henson over to Covert.
Tough shot.
3, that is well short. Rebound there by Alec. Up ahead to Bussy. Spin move. Henson with a rebound.
They got even a little bump there on the rebound at Henson, and able to hang on to it as Bussy's shot bounces off of the rim. And kind of a fast pace now here by both teams. Knoxville a little bit better, obviously, on offense. Have made some shots here in the third quarter, which obviously helps your rhythm and your confidence.
Covert,
Ansball.
Ansball. That is short, probably partially blocked there. And that'll be New Bremen ball.
Well, that's a tough break for the Rangers, and evidently Covert must have touched it.
It's right underneath us there. We'll see the replay on Winners Quality
I don't know if it was
Meats.
blocked, and we'll see the last. Yeah, it did go off Covert. Good call by Dan Furlan, I believe the official under the basket.
Tankman in the lineup. Gives it to Rindler. That's short on the 3. Good hustle by Bergman. Bussy to Rindler as they reset. Bergman down to Rindler. 3-ball. Hayes nails it. Timeout by Coach Stevens. Be a 30-second timeout. Once again, we'd like to mention our keys to the game brought to you by Keyhole Pizza. Our starting lineups at the beginning of the game was brought to you by Sydney Allglaze Audiology. Our replays brought to you by Winners Meat. Jeff and I will pick a player of the game, sponsored by NKTelco. And also on our First National Bank scoreboard, 54-16, our scoreboard sponsor. Are the MAC standings tonight. Minster trying to win an outright championship. The first time they won any part of a boys title since 1975. They're over at Coldwater. The score at the quarter break was 11-11 the first quarter. If they would lose and St. Henry's just one game back, could tie them. Actually, St. Henry will have another game next week, and Minster was done a little bit early.
Played Versailles the first week.
Right, and then you got New Bremen at 5-2, Marion 4-3, Fort Recovery at 4-3, and a lot of these same teams will be playing each other in tournament in a couple weeks.
The Minster boys and the Minster girls, both Midwest Athletic Conference titles.
3-ball is there as I get a score update. Rick Kramer of WCSM at Coldwater leads 23-22 at halftime. Boys and girls winning the MAC. That has not happened since 2001.
Delphus?
It was a Marion local.
Marion local, yeah.
Delphus was in 2002.
This should be a block foul, and it is on Holman. But yeah, I wondered that too. You wonder, Minster boys and girls each winning it this year.
Yeah, I thought Versailles would have won sometime, and there are as many good teams as they had, boys and girls, but it hasn't quite happened. It's amazing. It just shows you how tough it is to win the MAC, let alone having both of your teams win it.
David Holman picks up the third foul, the fifth against New Bremen here in the quarter. So New Knoxville's been much more aggressive, almost, a little bit more. I'm taking it right at you, and
Cover behind the back.
Created the fouls if nothing else.
Ansball shot. Rebound by Bergman.
Good look, just cannot get the shots dropped for tonight for the Rangers, and they haven't been able to come up with many offensive rebounds either. A lot of Cardinals going down on the court here. Bergman went down, and also Tankman, but
Holman drives baseline, tries to get it to Bussy.
Turnover.
Stolen away by the Rangers. Covert doesn't really have the numbers, but he'll take it to the hoop and draw the foul.
Riddler maybe got him down below with body, but again, New Bremen commits their fifth turnover, so they only had 7 in the whole first half. They've almost matched that here in the quarter. Take another look at here as Covert will go in. Sequence of his contact below on the body, and he did maybe get him a little bit with the contact as Riddler will pick up his first foul.
Covert hit now with his third straight free throw make as Rylan Durness into the game, number 10, and also number 24, Colton Muther, 5'11" junior, in for the Cardinals, as well as Tate Reckerman, another junior for Coach Stevens.
Reckerman hit 3 3-pointers in the second quarter to match his season total. Covert 2-4, 7 points here, all in the third quarter, 4 for 4 from the line.
And a tray to top that off, and a minute and a half to go. Nathan Rindler with the basketball handed off to Tankman. Trevor Bergman looks to be running the point. As now the Rangers are in a 2-3 zone.
Well, if it's any consolation for New Knoxville, they almost get a steal there. It's been a 13-13 scoring quarter for each team. So offensively, New Knoxville has kept pace, if you will, and slowed down New Bremen a little bit. New Bremen 26 first quarter points, 15 in the second quarter, but first quarter was big for the Cardinals.
3-ball there, Trevor Bergman, tough shot.
His first shot of the night is a buried triple, yeah, and not even a kind of an easy three. It was a difficult stroke, and he got it to drop, and
stolen away from Covert. Bergman left-hand layup.
5 quick points for number 5. And I just talked about how New Knoxville been taking care of the basketball. They're going to have back-to-back turnovers, and New Bremen's going to have put 5 quick points on the board.
Jared Underwood will check into the lineup, the 6'3" senior. One of 5 seniors on this New Knoxville squad. Knoxville coming off a 2-win season last year, 3 wins the year before, but 5 this year. And Durnis for the layup.
Good steal by Henson on the defensive end, and his pass goes up to Rylan Durnes, who scores his 3rd point.
Rindler. Bergman. Down to 17 seconds is to Rindler, and there's another steal by Henson.
10 seconds, plenty of time for New Knoxville.
Down to 8 seconds, is knocked out of bounds. It will stay with the Rangers. Henson to Beerline. Down to 5 seconds. In the corner, it's Thomas. Long rebound, and that will end the 3rd quarter of play on our first National Bank scoreboard. Cardinals 59, Rangers 20. We'll be back with the 4th quarter here on NKTelco Sports.
Hello, New Bremen. I'm Matt Everidge with NKTelco, and we're here for you for your cable, telephone, and internet services.
Hey, Minster. This is Nate Henry with NKTelco, and we're here for you for your existing cable TV, internet, and phone service.
Hey, New Knoxville. I am Wesley Meyer at NKTelco. We are here for you and your customer service needs.
Hey, Maria Stein. I'm Ken with NKTelco, and we are here for you with hometown pride.
Together, we are family, working safely for our loved ones.
We are problem solvers who challenge the status quo and drive improvement.
We care about our customer relationships.
We stay true to our values, caring and respecting one another.
We embrace change as we journey through our career.
We are Precision Strip, the world's leading processor of rolled steel and aluminum.
Precision Strip, doing the exceptional.
As we go to the 4th quarter, Grand Lake Health presentation of NKTelco Sports. Cardinals lead by 39.
That was a much better quarter for New Knoxville. They do lose the quarter 18-15 against the Cardinals, but New Knoxville 4 of 11 from the field, including in those are 2 of 6 from 3-point range. The Rangers were 5 of 6 from the foul line. And the Bremen, on the other end, they get a quick turnover here. New Knoxville had only 3 turnovers in a quarter. They pick a quick one up here. Reckerman will look for his 4th.
3 ball there by Reckerman was too long.
The Bremen in the 3rd quarter, 6 of 11 from the field. So again, the Cardinals continue to shoot the basketball very well, and they got a good boost there near the end of the quarter from Trevor Bergman. He had a 3-pointer, a difficult 3-point shot, and then he got a steal and took it all the way down for a layup. 5 quick points for Bergman to help kind of win the quarter, if you will, but the Cardinals continue to shoot well. They did commit 7 3rd quarter turnovers.
Durnis a 1-and-1 as he
Durnes was 1 of 2, Dave, in the 3rd quarter, so now he's 2 for 3 tonight.
2 of 4 now, as that will go out of bounds and stay with the Rangers. Just check the Rangers lineup. You have number 20, Jay Waterman, 50, Jared Underwood. You have number 4, Ryan Osborne, Carson Beerline, 22, and Rylan Durnes inbounding it. All the way on top is stolen away there by Aaron Tiemann.
Pass way underthrown, made a kind of an easy pick for Tiemann.
So we have a foul here. Let's check the Cardinal lineup. There's a lot of new faces. You have 21, Tate Reckerman, number 24, Colton Muther, number 34, Aaron Tiemann, and number 4, Evan Eink, as well as number 10, Kyle Tankman. Coach Stevens has the luxury tonight of playing a lot of different players. Tiemann a long 3. That will go out of bounds. Cardinals won the JV game tonight easily. I think they're now, the JV team is like 19-1, I think, for New Bremen.
The lone loss was a triple overtime defeat to Fort Loramie early in the season. Remember, New Bremen got off to a late start with basketball with their success in football, and don't know if that had anything to do with it or not, but since that time they have dominated their JV opponents, and Coach Hoskins has done a great job with the JV team.
Yeah, and it's pretty well freshmen and sophomores on the JV, not a loaded one of those teams that's loaded with juniors or anything.
Yeah,
they got some talent there.
They got about all, the underclassmen have definitely helped. They do have a freshman team, so they have guys that are freshmen playing.
Waterman with the follow and is fouled, so freshman Jay Waterman will shoot 2. Waterman, a lefty, rolls off. Did not get the home-friendly roll here.
Waterman just 2 attempts on the season in his limited varsity action. Over 2, make it over 3.
There he has one. Tiemann, freshman off the JV. Reckerman back to Tiemann. Down low, it's Eink. Back to Tiemann, and he tries to pass it to a teammate that goes out of bounds.
Cards' first turnover of the 4th quarter. They had 7 in the 3rd quarter. It's really the only thing they did wrong all game was the amount of turnovers they committed in the 3rd quarter. 7, and took away some chances for them to score the ball, which they still end up with 18 3rd quarter points. Continue to shoot the basketball very well, do the Cardinals tonight here at New Knoxville Gymnasium.
Waterman over to Covert. That will go into the backcourt. We'll have an over and a back. We'll have a couple new Cardinals into the game. Number 15, Ben Wells, as well as number 32, Ben Saylor. Sophomore being brought up from JV tonight. So Tiemann. Saylor back to Tiemann. Wells thought about it. Saylor back to Tiemann. Wells, that shot is blocked and saved, and Osborne comes up with it. Good defensive play by Ryan Osborne.
Getting a blocked shot on Saylor's 3-point attempt.
Number 5, Reed Thomas in the game, as well as number 14, Troy Dwinger into the game for the Rangers. Dwinger, a 5'9" freshman. There's almost a steal by Muther. He did steal it, but had to throw it back into play. The Rangers ball. Rangers, the number 11 seed in tournament. They will play at Fort Recovery, the number 6 seed. And Thomas, Reed Thomas with a tray.
His first 3 points of the night, averaging just over 1.5 points a game.
Saylor in and out on the 3. Rebound by Eink. Into the corner. Aaron Tiemann underneath, and I believe that's his first varsity points. First points on varsity for the freshman Aaron Tiemann.
Yeah, does a nice job at the JV level, very crafty, and that time was able to get the crafty layup opportunity and a spin on the shot to drop in for his first points.
Dwinger is fouled. Freshman will shoot 2 as well. Then Dwinger, another freshman playing mostly JV. 1-1, rolls in. Mentioned that Knoxville plays Fort Recovery in tournament action. New Bremen will play, let me check here, they will host number 13 seed. I had a typo on there. I have to check my there. Drive to the hoop, over to Wells. And New Bremen will play Ada, number 8 of the 13th seed. We'll be trying to cover as many of the tournament games as we can. We're working on our schedule right now. Colton Muther in and out. Wells with the rebound. Into the corner, there's Saylor around the perimeter. Tiemann to the basket. Saylor with the tray. Wells with the rebound. Muther back to Tiemann. A long 3. Eink up and in there by Colton Muther.
So a lot of chances there for the Cardinals. Multiple looks on missed shots. Again, New Knoxville not able to secure the rebound. And
in the game, we'll have number 10, Kyle Tankman, 6'1" senior. These teams are both in action tomorrow night. New Bremen travels all the way over to Arcanum, while Knoxville a much shorter game over Botkins, but
not any easier.
No, as very good Botkins team playing for a chance to tie or win the Shelby County League outright tonight, as that will go out of bounds over in the right now as we are playing. Anna is playing Jackson Center. Anna is 9-2. Botkins is 9-2. They're playing Russia. So you could have all kinds of possibilities. You'd have a three-way tie possibly. Jackson Center wins and Botkins would lose. If Anna would win. So Anna, again, just to recap, Anna is 9-2, Botkins is 9-2. Jackson Center is one game back, but they're playing Anna. So, and Shelby County League, which is a pretty loaded league this year. They will, I think that's their regular season finale, if I'm right, for all the Shelby County League teams. Maybe some of them have a Saturday night game. That's almost
well, Saturday would be the last, because Botkins plays, and that would be their last.
Yes, because they'll start tournament. And there's a reverse layup in there by Aaron Tiemann.
His 4th point, and again, freshman getting some opportunities here.
Let's see, we checked that. We got Andrew Leffel in the game, number 23. Number 30, Parker Banner, and there's a turnover. Ben Saylor kicks it out. Ben Wells, 3-ball. Eink. There's Tankman. Long rebound to Tiemann. Down to 2.5 minutes here as New Bremen's going to win their 13th game of the season.
Break that 2-game losing streak. Again, had a big league win a week ago tonight against Marion Local at home.
Yeah, that was a big one for tournament trail too. That got them the 4th seed that they may not have gotten over number 5 Marion and number 6 Fort Recovery.
And then kind of stubbed their toe for a Saturday night against Fort Jennings. Went on the road, got off to a bad start, and then could not bounce back and suffered a loss and against a very good Anna team on Tuesday night. The score in that game was deceiving. They ended up losing by 13. That was a good ball game we had. It was competitive. It was back and forth. And James Albers, number 40, in for New Knoxville, as the JV roster for New Knoxville basically playing here the final minutes as New Bremen continues to chuck threes and not connect.
New Knoxville has a tough matchup at Botkins. We'll have that at NKTelco Sports, and then home against Ada. Ada 3-14, so maybe an opportunity there for the Rangers.
The game's on Tuesday. It was moved from earlier in the year when Ada couldn't play due to COVID, and try to get that game squeezed in here on that Tuesday night at New Knoxville. And then they'll go to Marion Local and finish the regular season.
That game on Tuesday night also
the key motion version of it.
Yeah, the key motion. Tomorrow will be a key motion, as well as Parker Banner in and out there. And then they'll wrap up the regular season at Marion. 10-9 Marion squad tonight. I think it's playing Parkway. New Bremen, after playing Arcanum tomorrow night, they travel to the Fort. Banner hits 1 of 2. Bremen ends their schedule with 5 straight road games. Very unusual how that's worked out.
Wonder if any of those were rescheduled because of football. Maybe, I don't know.
That could be. Tiemann, a long 3. Rebound back to Tiemann. Floater.
Well, New Bremen's getting basically shoot until they score looks here.
Wells into the corner. It's Eink with the tray. Evan Eink rattles home a 3-ball. This has been all New Bremen tonight. If you joined us late, they led 26-2 after 1 and 41-5 at halftime. And have rolled since then. Rangers will fall to 5-14 on the season, which has been a tough night for the Rangers. I'm sure they'll rebound in the games ahead.
Yeah, like I said, a tough bounce back game, if you will. You got to figure out how to somewhat forget about this rough start, but no easy task tomorrow at Botkins. So
there'll be a ball drop right after this, the end of this game. We'll try to stay on, or we'll definitely be covering live stream. The ball drop, I think they sold 500 tickets. Is that right, Jeff?
That's what I heard. All 500 tickets were sold by the athletic boosters, and that money.
You have any tickets in that? Here. All right. Could have a happy winner with us. Who knows? Or not. You got a 1 out of 500 chance. Let's say that way.
Percentages aren't very good, but I'll take my luck. I'm going to take my chance.
Bremen dribbling it out here. So they will also go to 6-2 on the MAC record. The final score on the First National Bank scoreboard, New Bremen 68, New Knoxville 28. We'll be back to wrap it up here on NKTelco Sports.
Grand Lake Foot and Ankle Center offers a family-friendly environment with a personalized approach to reduce pain, restore function, and improve mobility. Dr. Christopher Stuckey specializes in reconstructive foot and ankle surgery, diabetic foot care, trauma including fractures and sports injuries, along with bunions, hammer toes, and ingrown toenails. Grand Lake Foot and Ankle Center has offices located in St. Mary's and Salina. To schedule an appointment, call our office at 419-394-8664.
Please support the following sponsors: Forever Fit, Rachel's Cakes, Speedway Lanes, Balmer Construction, Jewelry Barn, Tom and Jerry's, Western Ohio Mortgage. Clopay Building Products, America's favorite garage door, is now hiring for all manufacturing and over-the-road CDLA driving positions. Clopay is the largest residential garage door manufacturer in North America, and we are continuing to grow. Join our team and work in a safe, clean, modern environment. Clopay offers a great benefits package, is an equal opportunity employer, and a drug-free work environment. Imagine the possibilities when you open the door to your career at clopaydoor.com/careers. Thank you to the following sponsors: Cargill, Victory Machine, Hometown Opportunity, Kogi Plumbing and Heating, Wagner's IGA, Hulsman Automotive.
For over 150 years, Cargill has been helping people be successful worldwide. Cargill has always done business responsibly and in a way that makes us proud. Whether it is educating farmers in India or providing bikes to students with perfect attendance right here at home, Cargill is helping people thrive. The Sydney plant is just one piece of a global company that provides employment for hundreds of thousands, food for the world, and support for thousands of businesses. Be a part of something great at Cargill.com.
Hey Minster, this is Nate Henry with NKTelco, and we're here for you for your existing cable TV, internet, and phone service.
Hey Botkins, I'm Brett Gershner with NKTelco, and we are here for you and to help you operate your business network.
Hey Maria Stein, I'm Ken with NKTelco, and we are here for you with Hometown Pride.
Hi Rishi, I'm Tim Metzger, and we are here for you for your installation of your telephone, cable TV, and internet.
Contact NKTelco at 1-888-NKTelco.
Thank you to the following sponsors: Precision Strip, Carriage Works, Cy Schwederman, Minster Bank, Home and Interiors, New Knoxville Supply Company, Hokie Lumber.
At Minster Bank, we understand that life can get hectic. That's why when it comes to your banking, we offer the services that make your life simpler, with tools like person-to-person payments, Pop Money, mobile and online banking, and bill pay. But most of all, Minster Bank is a supportive member of your community, with personal relationships and customer service that reach outside of our branches. Minster Bank, helping people achieve financial success.
At Home and Interiors, our team loves to design beautiful yet cost-effective projects. From sleek and simple to elaborate and detailed, we customize to fit your tastes and budget with free interior design and color coordination. Visit our 5,000 square foot kitchen design center and bring your next project to life. Full custom kitchen and bath cabinets are built right here in New Bremen. Home and Interiors, your vision designed for your budget.
Today's game is being brought to you by Grand Lake Health, Clopay Building Products, First National Bank, Keyhole Pizza, Winners Meats, Sydney Uglaze Audiology, NKTelco.
Welcome back here to the barn in New Knoxville. It was all the New Bremen Cardinals tonight. The visiting team rolled to a 68-28 win on our First National Bank scoreboard with final numbers. Mr. Jeff Henshin.
A fine performance of offense and defense tonight by the Cardinals is correct. They finished the game 28 of 51 from the field. Included in them were 8 of 25. Now those numbers were kind of distorted a little bit in the fourth quarter. They attempted 13 three-point shots, making only one, but up to that point, they were 7 of 11 from three-point range, and then just only made one of the 13 attempts in the fourth quarter from three-point range. But New Knoxville just 7 of 29 overall 4 of 13 from three-point range. New Bremen made both their free throws they attempted. New Knoxville 9 of 13. Rebounding, New Bremen won that battle 23-15, and New Knoxville 24 turnovers compared to New Bremen's 16. Scoring for the New Knoxville Rangers went like this. 3 points from Reed Thomas, 3 from Rylander Ness, 7 from Patrick Covert, 2 from Troy Dwinger, 1 from Jay Waterman, 2 from Carson Bierlein, 8 from Sam Anspall, and 1 from Parker Banner, their total of 28. For New Bremen, 2 points from Colton Muther, 3 from Evan Ike, 9 from Tate Rechterman, 4 from Aaron Tiemann, 11 from Dan Homan, 6 from Nathan Rindler, 8 from David Homan, 4 points Reese Bussey, 7 Nick Alleg, 5 Trevor Bergman, and 7 Mitchell Hayes. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 11 New Bremen Cardinals score tonight in their dominating performance.
New Bremen goes to 13-7 overall, 6-2 in the MAC as they set up for the ball drop here. As New Knoxville falls to 5-14 on this season, 1-7 in the MAC. And you know, it's the middle of February, Jeff, but I think there was a hurricane that passed through here in the first quarter.
Yeah, it was an onslaught of tsunami or whatever that's a tsunami.
Yeah.
It was a disaster for the tsunami. Thank you. Yeah, just a rough start. 26-2 for New Bremen. That's probably 4 of the past 5 games where the Rangers have struggled to get off to a good start. And from there, the Cardinals just continue to play really clean basketball throughout. And New Knoxville did improve better in the second half, played a much better third quarter, losing 18-15 in that contest. Fourth quarter really tough to judge because New Knoxville played their JV team for the most part of that fourth quarter, and New Bremen got a lot of their players in as well, varsity players, and then finished up as well with some of the JV guys, but kind of tough then to kind of compare, but a much better second half, if you will, for New Bremen, for New Knoxville. They did force some turnovers, and that was in the third quarter. They forced New Bremen into 7 turnovers. I mean, you got to find something positive. You just have to figure out how to take advantage of those and come back and score the basketball.
Hopefully they can build off that as New Knoxville travels to Botkins tomorrow night. They play Ada on Tuesday and at Marion on Fridays. They're getting closer to the ball drop. Let's talk about our player of the game.
Well, could have had a number of them. It's kind of, again, tough to predict with 3/4 of it kind of all varsity play, but Dan Homan got off to a great start for New Bremen. He hit on 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 5 of his first 6 shots. All 11 points for him came in the first quarter. He also hit a 3-point shot and was active on defense as well. You know, good performance, good start. Dan Homan was part of that mix that helped them jump out to that big, convincing 26-2 first quarter lead. Congratulations to the 6'3" senior Dan Homan for our player of the game tonight.
New Bremen will travel to Arcanum tomorrow night, and then they travel to recover to round out the season. They end up their season with 5 away games to end the season. They are now 6-2 in the MAC. They're behind Minster, that is 8-0. Score update: Minster is trailing at half by 1. They're leading at end of 3, 42-31. So
they're taking care of business now.
Yeah, it looks like they could probably win outright. And the Shelby County League, it's really interesting here. Just recapping here: Anna was 9-2, Botkins 9-2, Jackson Center 8-3. Anna's playing Jackson Center. They lead after 3, 34-26. Anna leads, they win at least a share. Botkins is tied with them, but going into the fourth quarter, they trail to Rushi 28-25. So those Shelby County League, when you play those double round robins, you have the rivalries. You just have some interesting upsets out of nowhere sometime. And
that's the uniqueness of that double round robin. I mean, that's one of the advantages of it. You know, get a chance to pay him back if you lost the first time.
Yeah, I think we're getting close to the ball drop. You'll see it probably as quick as what we'll see it. As you want to see it live, they're counting it down. What's the winning prize here, Jeff?
I think 5,000.
5,000. 500 tickets in here. So they're doing the countdown. PA Gary Schrolicki is doing the countdown. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Here we go. We'll see. It drops down into a ball, and then it's the first one. They're going to announce the name. They're showing which one it is. We'll try to catch a name for you.
Todd Spielis.
Todd Spielis, the winner here of the ball drop here. First ever ball drop they've had.
We had one last year.
Last year, so Todd Spielis, congratulations, Todd Spielis. I'm sure the New Knoxville Athletic Boosters would like to thank everybody who bought a ticket here at the ball drop. And we'd like to thank everybody who watched here on NKTelco Sports. We'd like to thank our crew tonight, our director, Scott Robinson, our assisted by Bryce Hamrick. On camera, Mark Fissel, Jacob Johns, and Grant Temple. My partner, Jeff Henson, I'm Dave Kanapke. Thanks for watching on NKTelco Sports.